Sometimes I have to wonder if, because systems sound so boring, that's actually why so many persons do not have systems in their business. But you know what? Let's actually change all of that, please, and thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to the Altitude Lounge. And of course, I am Charmian-Marie Beadle, your host and coach. Now, systems. Let's talk about it, right? Systems are absolutely important for your business. And, I'm not just joining on the bandwagon because, I can't even say it sounds sexy, but it has become a buzzword a little bit in the online space, right? But the truth is, I am saying this from experience, right? I always loved the idea of organizing things. Like I used to do wedding planning, I used to do event planning, I used to do like I like organizing things. I like making sure things are run according to a certain system, right, and with certain processes in place. And yeah, so I have a history of that, right? And then even when I got into the online business space, I created systems from the realm of being just a solopreneur or a freelancer, because initially I was a freelancer before I even went full-time before, right? And then of course, in being a freelancer and having a 9 to 5, I had to know how to balance that, and yeah, so I had systems where that's concerned. But in 2021, leading into 2022, I expanded into an agency, and I also added that to coaching, and I had another business as well. And that was actually a lot. Then, on top of that, I hired people. And yeah, I initially hired 3 people, then that quickly skyrocketed to 9 people. And I didn't have the systems to like back all of that up in the midst of trying to serve clients, and appease people. Like it was a hot mess, right? So doing all that without systems and stuff, yeah, led to the burning down of my business and my overall empire. Within 6 months, because like I literally shut down too, and I went through a full 18 months of depression. And in that time too, after really processing my feelings and taking responsibility, personally, and things like that, I decided that I was going to rebuild my empire and rebuild my businesses, and start new businesses, but do it differently and do it in a systematic way, right? And so, yeah, I then just did a deep dive in terms of working on building systems, from the place of allowing my businesses to then gradually expand and make sure that even if I had to bring on a team or even just one person, they would be able to walk into a business that has been organized, that has been structured, and that has SOPs or standards of operation, literally there, so that they understand at least in black and white, how certain things are supposed to be done, right? So, again, when I tell you that systems are absolutely important, I'm speaking from experience, and it's something that I want to help multi-passionate CEOs, especially, to implement, because that it takes it to a whole nother level when you have multiple businesses to run, right? Entrepreneurship and running one business in itself is a lot, right? But what happens when you're running 2, 4, 6, or 8 businesses? And I'm actually not even exaggerating in terms of saying 8, because right now I have 7, right? So I'm saying that to say, I really want it to be that I am helping you to put some systems in place and organize your empire in a way that, allows you to still breathe, right? And not give over your life to entrepreneurship, because I also don't believe in that. I believe that there should be space for you to enjoy what you are trying to actually build and make room for, right? I also believe, especially if you're a Christian, you should have time to spend with God, have time for ministry, have time to, just step away and have space to step away, to rejuvenate and stuff like that, right? So if it is that you are so bogged down by your businesses, and you're so taken up by the things that you need to do all the time and whatever, when do you get time to live, right? So yeah, so with that said, I just really wanted to directly come on here via video and just level with you. If it is that you just haven't gotten into the systems thing because You just think it's just boring, or you just think it's another buzzword and it's a trend that would fade away or whatever. Yeah, no. Let's just fix that right there. And just know that systems are absolutely important for your business, and your businesses, and especially as a multi-passionate CEO, you need systems in place to allow you to really have more freedom and be able to step into more time, more money making opportunities, and more flexibility. So happy. So I don't want to say happy implementation, right? But big and serious though, if you got nothing else from this video, at least start exploring. And if it is though that you want some direct guidance, especially from the perspective of a fellow multi-passionate CEO in terms of systems, check out the links below because I do have a lot of resources that I have created for you, of course. Yeah, check out the links below in terms of how you can get started on your systems journey. And if it is that one of those things is actually you wanting to work directly with me, I look forward to our partnership moving forward. All right. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.